the grassroots documentary filmmaking group WOZA will be launching their documentary. It's called I've Been Trying, 8 Years Without a Job, releasing today, of course, to coincide with Youth Day. The WOZA group spoke to South Africans about the growing problems facing young people. Let's have just a quick look.
Every time kakufika June 16 ndikhumbuzeka ngalondo yoba there are people who actually fought for what we have access to today. Kwezinye izinto we don't have full access to. I would personally say that asikabikho totally free, ne? But ipati yabo bayidlala, and I think it's just a day where we can be grateful for into abasenzela yona.
Babe brave. I think
it's a day we must commemorate. I think it's a reflective moment for us to firstly honor the children who died, because there were kids who were killed, and we're talking high school kids.
Well, the director of the film is Sam Flans, and he joins us now. Sam, good afternoon to you, and thank you for your time. Your film's about to go live. You spoke to lots of young people about their situation. What did they tell you? How do they feel about the situation they're
in? Good afternoon. Thank you for having me. They've shared with me their experiences when they tried and still trying to look for jobs. You know, they have so many challenges. Firstly, it is so expensive to look for a job because places are very far to go and apply, and also need data to apply online. You know, that is expensive as well, you know, and people have been trying to get jobs for so many years. There's one person saying that they've been looking for a job like 8 years ago, and they are still looking. They haven't found anything. They keep on trying, but it is never easy for them.
It's one thing to not have a job now and to think, I'm not going to have a job for a month or even for a year. But to think you're never going to have a job, how do people feel about that? That must be a terrible feeling.
Yes, it is really a terrible feeling, you know, because especially now we're living with COVID-19, you know, jobs are more scarce than before, you know. Other people are getting retrenched, you know, and also the standard of living is very high now, like it's expensive. So we're living in difficult times.
Do people feel defeated? Do they feel depressed? Do they feel angry?
Yeah, I think people are depressed, you know, just waking up every day, and you still have a hope that maybe one day you get a job. But there are people who really already gave up from looking for a job, because, you know, it really hurt people that, you know, you wake up every day and you do the same thing, but nothing good is coming out of it.
And do people blame someone? Is there a group of people? I mean, maybe they blame older people like me for creating this situation for them. Who do people blame? Maybe it's government, maybe it's apartheid. Who do they blame for what happened?
Yeah, people blame the governments because they believe that the government should be the one who is providing jobs for people, you know, and the government keeps on promising them to provide jobs, but nothing is happening, you know.
And solutions? Do they have any ideas of how to create jobs?
Some people try to start open their own businesses, you know, but it's never easy, you know. But some they are even willing to volunteer, you know, in some organizations or wherever where they could get maybe an experience to go and look for a decent job that will be able to pay them.
I mean, the scary thing is that I worry, Sam, that next year we'll talk to you again about the same problem. Nothing will have improved.
Yeah, no, there's high chances of that, you know, because this is an issue that the country is facing, you know, like we have high rate of youth unemployment, and as time goes by, you know, people are getting old. Some they over 35, but they still can't get jobs, you know. So it will be more difficult for them based on their age.
Sam, thank you very much indeed. Sam Flans is the director of the film called WOZA. It speaks to they've spoke to young people about youth unemployment. That film going live in just a couple of hours' time. Sam, thank you for spending some of your Youth Day with us. I do appreciate it.